What's going on, guys? Snake Sports here, and tonight I'm talking about Appalachian State Mountaineers versus the Toledo Rockets in the Camellia Bowl. It's not really a great bowl to watch. I mean, it's just a bowl game, has really nothing meaning to it, but I'm supporting my team, which is Appalachian State. Appalachian State has done really well in the year 3 era of Appalachian State in the FBS level. They are 9-3, and they won the SEC, I was about to say the FEC championship. They've won a part of the share of the Sun Belt Conference alongside with Arkansas State. They are 7-1 in the conference, and they are 9-3 overall, with the 3 losses to Miami, also with Tennessee, and to Troy. They almost beat Troy, but they couldn't seal the deal, and they lost by 4 points. It was a good game. Appalachian came back. They should have beaten Tennessee. That would have been awesome. They would have been awesome. Yeah, but Toledo is 9-3. Toledo is a passing type team. Their quarterback is really good. So look out for the passing high up tempo game. Toledo done really well this year. They were second in the West of the MAC conference, behind Western Michigan, who was undefeated. So yeah, they did pretty well. I'm just gonna give you the stats for the game. We're up to the game for this year in the Camellia Bowl, or Raycom Media Camellia Bowl. I don't even have I don't even know what it's for. All right, so here is the matchup predictor. They have Toledo up by 1%, which is 50.3%, and Appalachian has a 49.7% of beating Toledo. It's almost even in the matchup predictor. For passing yards, like I said, Taylor Lamb has completed 183 to 293 passes with 2,162 yards, 14 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions, while Logan Woodside for Toledo has done really well, almost similar stats to attempts and completions. He has completed 271 attempts or completions over 392 attempts. He has almost 4,000 passing yards total in his season. He has 3,882 yards, 43 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. Wow. I wonder why nobody talked about him in the Heisman race. Rushing yards, so I guess in the passing game, Toledo wins in the passing because Appalachian is more of a running type team. Jalen Moore has done really well. Marcus Cox also, but he got hurt though. He's carried about 221 carries, 1,367 yards with 10 touchdowns. While for Toledo, we have Kareem Hunt has 240 carries, 1,355 yards, and 8 touchdowns. For receiving, they also have Toledo also leads in receiving, and Appalachian leads in rushing. Shaden Maters for Appalachian State has 43 receptions, 698 yards, and 2 touchdowns. While for Toledo, Cody Thompson has 59 receptions, 1,170 yards, and 10 touchdowns. So passing-wise, Toledo has Appalachian passing. Both teams are 9-3, and they've done pretty well this year. But Appalachian has done really well because they're from an FCS team that came up in the FBS. All right, team stats. Points per game. As we all know, Appalachian is 29.1 points per game, and Toledo is 38.8 points per game. So look for it to be a high-scoring game. Defense has played really well against Toledo Rockets for Appalachian State. For points allowed per game, Appalachian has done really well with this. They are 20.0, while Toledo is 25.3 allowed points per game. But in the total of yards, Toledo has this on a long shot. Toledo has 529.8 yards per game, while Appalachian State has 431.1 points per game. Yards of passing, like I said before, Toledo has more passing yards and more passing in general because they're more passing type team. Toledo has a 300 29.1 yards per passing in the game, or in each game, while Appalachian has a 184.0. Rushing wise, Appalachian has a slight edge on Toledo in rushing. They're 247.1 over 200.7. Yards allowed. Appalachian State's yards allowed have been really well on defense. So yeah, yards allowed. Appalachian's only gave up 319.0 yards allowed, while Toledo has 394.9 yards allowed. So Appalachian has a slight edge on Toledo on yards allowed on defense. So defense is going to be the key for Appalachian State against Toledo's high up-tempo team. For rushing yards allowed, Appalachian has done really well for the rushing game. They are 127.0 yards allowed for rushing, while Toledo struggles a little bit by about 40% less than, 20% less than Appalachian State. They are 165.7 rushing yards allowed on defense. So Appalachian's defense has to step up pretty well against Toledo. Toledo is a high up-tempo team with a lot. They love to pass the ball, while Appalachian loves to run the ball. So this is gonna be a really good game. Camellia Bowl, not really much a fan of. I wish they would have a better bowl game, but hey, it's just whatever. Second year in a row, Appalachian State has been to a bowl game from FCS to FBS. Alright guys, this is Snake Sports here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I know I haven't done much of these record commentary videos, but hey, I love them. Alright guys, this is Snake Sports here. Hope you have a great day, and guys, see you later, and peace.